Ahoy there, mateys! White Rose Demon back here with you for a new episode of Kingdom Survival. So, as we all know, Christmas is coming up, so I have a possible option of what I could do for the winter season, which for me might be a couple months. Snow don't stop until going for May for me. Yeah. Living in the great northern areas of the world is fun. But, in order for that to work, I think we might need a ship. Now, might end up having to prune a few chunks. But I think I should be able to handle it because most of the stuff that got added isn't much. Because I've been having an issue with some loading with the RPG mod, which is these. Yeah, see? Appears in root of a special tree found in forest. They're not too special. I found like 6 or 7 of them without any issue. And that is used to create the nephrite, a scythe, and a legendary craft list. Given, honestly, they're just really easy to find. And then using these, yeah, there's not much I can do. Steel reinforced, legendary craft list. I honestly don't know what exactly it's meant for. Like, yeah, I don't know. But I basically was working in my offline world. Yeah, I did a bit of on street, like, yeah. So what I need right now is 2 iron blocks because I need to make. Oh, okay, any kind of log. I was worried there for a second. And then I believe I need a dispenser, so I need a bow and cobblestone. Maybe a bit of redstone. Yep, okay. So let's craft up a schematic cannon. Given I don't have nearly enough gunpowder to power it, but it's gonna be useful for us building. Smooth stone and 3 slabs. I have some slabs here. I did run out of oak slabs for the what's it called, dock item shelf. Oh, that's new. Okay, I might have made too much smooth stone. Yeah, so off camera I did finished off part of the docks so that it was so you could basically get the general idea of how it's gonna look until I go through and get like maybe some spruce or some trapdoors or like some basic trap stuff just to mix in with it and just decorate and texture it. But as you can see, I got a fair bit of stuff in my just random stuff in my inventory that really don't make much sense, does it? Well, that's because I've made plans for something today. I added a new mod, one that fits the pirate theme for now, like one that fits the theme of pirates. Yes, I still don't have a pirate hat. I'm thinking of getting a friend, another YouTuber that I know who does models and textures to help me create a custom texture pack to change that works similar to Conquest in the way it, depending on what you name a item, will change its texture. So I could have a helmet that I could make it so that any helmet I name Captain's Hat will be a actual pirate captain's hat, or I could have it so it named Pirate Captain's Hat to be a captain's hat, and then a like normal captain's hat be a normal captain's hat. Very similar, just one would be more naval color instead of pitch black with the white skull and crossbones appearance. But let's get back to the top. What I was saying. I added something that lets me build pistols. Let me see. I know I need this. I think it's like this to make a pistol. I could be mistaken. Oh, there we go. Flintlock pistol. Now, I don't know what I'm going to call this episode because I don't think YouTube is going to let me call it Let Make Firearms. So I think I might end up calling this episode Flintlock. But there's something else here. Now, I can't remember. We can make an actual musket, which is why I had the singular block of wood and 2 flint. But we need ammo for this. And yeah, it's a pricey ammo. We get 3 ammo for basically 3 ingots. That's 21 shots with this either of these guns. Or either of these either of these muskets. Or either of these sidearms. So that's where it kind of comes down to, is it worth it? Well, it's nighttime. So let's load up an ammo into each of these. Ooh. Okay. So we have a few creepers there, so let's move the cutlass out of our hand, and as you can see, not the most 2 shots, bit less effective than you would expect, well, about as effective as you expect a flintlock to be. But where did that other creeper go? Okay, we got a zombie. The musket has the potential. See, now we won't be able to hit that. Yeah, we're looking at about 2 shots with the pistol, 1 shot with the musket when at range. And we've basically used a ton of our ammo. Yep, that's about right. Oh. Yeah, it's gonna be. It's not the best weapon, but when I think it should basically work like a bow. No? Okay. Yeah, so basically we can add an iron sword to it to make it a give it a bayonet, but honestly, it's just gonna be for aesthetics. Like we're a pirate, we're a pirate with a flintlock. The musket. Yeah, these swords are a lot better weapon than a pistol for me and our pirates. Yep. Ooh, that spider that just came out of nowhere. Okay. So let's well, we can make ourselves a bit more ammo if we wanted to, but long term, I think a bow is a lot better. Especially because, yeah, I added a new mod called, uh, what is that mod called? Archbows, okay. It basically lets us create all new types of bows with different damages, different types. Honestly, the pistol crossbow used in assassination, low damage and mid-ranged. High damage, long range, can be inaccurate. Aim time, not terrible. Load time, not terrible. Arrows and fireworks. Arrows. The speed is a lot better with the Elbast, but the pistol crossbow has a lot of time, and it is pretty inaccurate. So I think I might have what I need to create this. Yeah, that should be what I need to make it. Yeah, musket bayonet. Oh, uh, I want the pistol crossbow. Tripwire hook. Okay, I need some wood. We're experimenting with new and improved. Okay, now comes the part where this quiver is going to be extremely useful for us That's why I have this stuff. Now, we can make more types of arrows, such as iron arrows with a 2 bonus damage. But long term, these arrows are going to be useful. Let's see, can I remember how to make an arrowhead using this mod? Yeah. I know it's not going to be the smartest thing to do, but wait a minute. Can I just put these on normal arrows? What exactly can I do with these? Oh, headless arrows to create 4 arrows. So basically it's the same as... Okay. What the... I have no clue what that is. Okay, let's make these flint into arrows, and then turn the rest into iron arrows, and then we just craft these up into... Can I put these in the quiver? Okay, yes I can. Nice. Nice. Okay. Uh, can this... Oh, does it require two hands? Does the... Okay, the quiver need to be in my inventory. Good to know. Yeah, that was an arrow of slowness. I need to test it on something that actually is dangerous. Like, a butterfly is no threat. Okay, yeah, there's nothing around, so it makes it... Okay, it's pretty cool how I can just do that. Let's see if something is in the water here that I can just take a shot at. Okay, so pretty decent damage if you can actually hit with it. Yeah, so I'll just take a little walk about. Like, this is basically the plan for the docks as of right now. Okay, I need to figure out what to do with that whale, so... Because that whale is basically an immortal. It has 230 health, and I can't deal any damage to it. Like, I'm hitting it, yet it takes no damage. I don't know why. So so what I'm planning on is, this is where it's gonna end. This is where these little lines are, like these little machine things are gonna end. Not machine. The walkways are going to end. 3, not terrible. Okay, that's cool. And okay. I was mining for redstone and all that in order to get materials for finding what I wanted to find. And that used up the durability of a fair few of my pickaxes. Yeah, at some point I need to come down under this dock and mine it all out and relight it up in some places. But for now, we'll kind of cheap out on material stake. Okay. There we go. Yeah, all I hear is that whale underneath. Like, some of these things I think I will keep for now, just because I don't need those Pacific ores. Or at least not that. I don't need to go through the hassle of collecting them. Like, collecting those things of coal. The copper definitely is going to be useful. Especially if I decide to go and do a holiday-themed kingdom. Now we all know what that turns into, no matter what. That turns into like a Christmas Santa's Village style build. It's unavoidable when it comes to doing any kind of holiday themed build. It's always Christmas is the go-to for references, everything. And I'm kind of wanting to avoid that, so I'm not sure if I want to do it or not. Yeah, I might do a simple winter village kingdom because I used the nature's compass somewhere here. Yeah, the nature's compass. I used that in order to help me find a suitable location. Well, suitable is a very different thing to. Yeah, it's its own thing. 1 second to load. 1 second for it to reach its destination, and it takes 5 seconds to aim. Or 0.5 seconds to aim. And it has actually, comparatively, the pistol crossbow is not much better. It's probably a 0.15% difference to a, yeah, it's basically less than a 0.25% difference. And I know and this one has velocity boost. And for now, we put the arrows away. Yeah, that's just my now created. Never mind. It's just now become this. Make sure I haven't forgotten any ores around. Yeah, the dock is something I wanted to do just so I could have an open area to oxidize our copper at. But it's taking absolutely forever. If any like it's oxidizing and weathering. Yeah, I only just placed this one down like a couple days ago in game. But yeah, if you know why it's taking so long to oxidize, let me know. Like, do I need to put it one block further apart? Is it like a certain radius that it like weathers at? Like, I don't work with copper much other than create. Mostly because it create uses a lot of copper ore for pipings and everything. So that's the thing. Now, I didn't want to go through the whole thing of walking 5,000 blocks in one direction and like pick just go one pick have the direction of the nature's compass and go that direction. So what I did is I created a waystone. I created a waystone, like I went there, created the waystone. I did find a ruined nether portal on my travels. That's where the copper apple and everything came from. But that's about it. Now, I'm gonna be using this as a pirate cove. Why did that look not right? Why did that spelling not look right to me? Yeah, yeah. It's very late when I'm recording this episode. Wait, uh, uh, yeah. But I know the episode's been shorter and haven't really been getting a lot of views. So I'm hoping that I'm at least able to get some fair amount of views in that, going back to my longest style. Oh, I have like a ton of coal. Good to know. Well, might as well eat the calamari. What the? Eat anything crafted. What the? Huh? Oh, it's from Craftopia. That's why. That's a very fancily dressed zombie. All that and nothing. Okay, let's stand right here and see if we can't. Nope. Honestly, slightly better. The pistol crossbow has that speed, but overall, yeah, overall, it's not the best. Well, the ideal test, any bow or literally any ranged weapon is in fact dealing with phantoms. So I know the pistols and the, these weapons wasn't really meant to be going for any real power, but we all know I need to at least test them. Otherwise, I wouldn't be doing my job as a possible leader of the pirates, making sure we have the best equipment available. Now would I? Good enough. Yeah. Yeah, inferium everywhere. Okay, so let's load these up. Oops. Let's load up each of these weapons. So that I can, as soon as these phantoms try and swoop down on me, I can blast and make my shot. What the? Are they not circling me? No. Okay, here it comes, here it comes. Okay. That is actually pretty good damage. Oh wait, yeah. With the musket, it's always a guaranteed thing. Though, that was a pretty nice shot. If not for the fact that the ammo is so expensive, these muskets would be a very nice, like right here. Let's take some target practice and what does that look like? It's a little militia of its own. I'll check out what that achievement was I got earlier. Now in a second, once I make the shot again, like, it's as if they can tell. Hmm. Yeah, I don't think the damage is consistently good nor bad. I think it's all according how you hit and how you go about it. I'm not really sure. But against at a long range, it's not the best. But it's a musket and a flintlock. I wasn't expecting much. It was mostly for aesthetics and just to say we have a pistol. Like we're a pirate. Pirates usually have flintlock pistols in movies. That was the whole reason for behind me adding it. No rhyme, no reason whatsoever for me doing it. Doing that, like, it was just, I thought it looked cool. Like, that's the thing with me. most of the time, if it's a mod pack I'm playing on my own, I really wouldn't care about like putting a mod in just to test it, see what it's like, and if it looks good and not cool, and wouldn't really mess anything up if it got removed anyway. Yeah, I really won't care. Like these, I'm not sold on the whole bow option. For now, I'm gonna stick with my cutlasses, but I definitely need food. I just realized wait. Yeah, I have shown you the actual mines. Wait, what have I actually done this episode? Right, I've done nothing. I had small little plans to work on a more like an actual warehouse treasure vault style thing on the docks, but I got sidetracked. And now we have. I've been going on for 36 minutes just messing with muskets and arrows. Wow. I do not know how to feel about that. Okay, yeah. So while we're just trying to figure out what to do. Let's go over what I've said about in last episode, which is the possibility of collabs in the future. So it won't be till possibly after Christmas, because the person I might be doing collabs with need to get a better computer. Right now, they're barely able to run 1.12 with 2 gigabytes of RAM. I'm using I'm using 10 for myself, but that's just because I'm using 10 to 12 just because I'm paranoid. And we all see how sometimes I do get lag spikes in this world, but that's only loading new chunks. So, let's have a look, see here. Now, these only works with books. I think the Necro Lord looks good, but I'm kind of leaning more towards either Drummer, just because this has too many books for a pirate. This here fits more the pirate like shelving theme, and this one here just looks a bit base. Like it would fit better in a larger scale college type setting. But I think a drummer. My only issue is the shadowing. Is with where it's like somewhat shadowy in some areas, and I don't know why. Like you can see, like I don't know why that shadow is like that. Yeah, it looks pretty good either way. I think it looks good. I think it'll work for just housing a ton of books. Yeah, it's basically a bookcase, so let's grab all of our books. I have a good few of them. Okay, so Ars Nova is not recognized. And let's just random, just move stuff around for the sake of moving it around. So good to know. Ars Nova is not recognized by that mod. Yet, Alex's mobs, Ars Magica, Apotheris, Mystical Agriculture, and Ars... Wait, what? Oh, that's a spell book. That's why. So, okay, good to know I can't put spell books in a bookshelf. Okay. Okay, yeah. Now, my issue comes from what I want to do now. Yes, it's Christmas, I know that much. And it's the Christmas season, in my mind. Heck, my grandmother already got her house done up. The 2nd of December, she had had 3 trees up, and let's see. Oh yeah, her entire front yard is lit up by those what's it called light things. The things that just people says drive their cat nut because it's just a dot, a bunch of like polka dots of red and green. She has like 2 of those set up in the same location, just shining out her window. And she has her ceiling covered in stuff, which is a pain for me because I'm a tall person and I'm always hitting my head off them. Like, I already have to duck in certain areas of, like, I already have to duck to get to the other side of my great grandmother's house because, like, the light is a bit down and that. So every time I walk by it, I have to duck in order not to hit the bottom of it, which over time just becomes a pain. Right. Okay. So in order to make in order to make a blueprint or schematic, I need lapis. So that means I need to go to the mines. Now, for aesthetics purposes, we don't go past a certain point in this mine in terms of lore. But for personal gain, we go way past that. Like, excuse me? This was a unexpected bonus. You wouldn't expect 2 swords to be that effective against slimes, but when you move fast enough with a blade, anything's effective enough. Right? Right. Okay, so for aesthetic purposes, we don't go past this little wall. At some point, I'll decorate all the retaining walls with stone bricks and logs. Yeah, I came down here to get some experience from the what's it called? Oh, yeah, that it is a very Viridium is very common, but I'm coming down here for something other than Viridium and other than what I normally would come down to areas like this for. Man, I hate the deep dark. Whosever idea it was to add a area that just looks like it's from Stranger Things, thank you so much for making the underground of the world. A truly terrifying place. Especially for people who just wants to build. Like, come on. Oh, if I just hear a scream, I'm booting it. I'm booting it in the opposite direction of wherever I heard. Like, I do not want to face no warden. Oh, thank you, game. That's all I came down here for. I just wanted that. Because I need to make light blue dye. I got the bones. No problem. I just never collected any lapis because I don't have an enchanting table at the time. But honestly, it might be smart to just come around here and collect what I can that I know will be of use to me. Pretty nice supply of materials, I'll give it that. So that's 8 gold, some copper. Okay, not terrible. I don't have any use for fluorite or zinc at the moment. No. Then again, at least it's better than the super blood moon I had when I was just like finishing off the dock area. So basically, I was on call with a few friends of mine talking about the future of our channels and everything, and we're talking about the whole collab idea. And as soon as one of them joined, to like, I was streaming, and as soon as they joined, Super Blood Moon, I'm just like, you gotta be kidding me, right? The game is just literally, it was like, spider here somewhere. And personally, I don't want to deal with it. I got what I wanted. That was literally just a... what's it called? Because I don't want to really go about any of the actual mine shaft building, strip mining stuff until I get into create. What the? Okay. Well, I know I'm... oh. Why does that terrify me so much more? Okay. Oh, kill 10 raiders. Phantoms count as raiders? Huh? Oh yeah. And I've been upgrading my knowledge stuff and everything. Well, I guess I can kind of go about doing this stuff. Because getting access to retaining experience on instead of losing it is pretty good. Though I definitely have Viridium covered by the looks of this. Yeah. Yeah, more Viridium up there. Yeah, Viridium is not an issue. But I am surprised that those 2 slimes were there. I'll have to keep an eye on that. Because if that turns out to be a slime chunk, then yeah, I could in fact have some fun with the mines making a slime farm somewhere. Yeah, inadvertently, this is also just a massive mob farm now. At least I lit up under it. Why did that zombie have 50 health? Yeah, I cannot survive a blood moon. Oh yeah, blood moons stop me from sleeping. Thanks, whoever thought blood moons was a solid idea. If you could not understand, that was sarcasm towards whoever designed blood moons. Whoever thought they were a good idea. Ooh. Okay. Let's not get sidetracked and let's start working on this. So I need paper. Oh man. Thankfully I'm inside. Alright, I need 3 of these. Pop these in. Get those. And let's make the 2 empty schematics. Because we have a few different designs, but most of them are just, and they just end up, yeah, I think I got a pirate ship and 2 merchant ships designed. Okay. Well, the schematic table is basically like a drafting table in my mind. Okay, so we got the mega drill, the quad quarry, the quad quarry is kind of something I want to see for the mines, and then I created 3 ships. And then we got the cheap version of a ship. And I think right now, oh yeah, ship 2P is pirate. So ship 1, okay, yeah. Uh, so let's create this one as well. Because we can just create the schematic, put them in, and we're good to go. We can come up with different ideas for the different mechanical things. Oh no. Okay, yeah, that's the quad quarry there. The worst thing is I can't see a thing. Okay, yeah, the quad core is pretty straightforward mechanically wise. But the issue is I can't see a thing. So let's see if we can position it. I'm gonna get smacked by a spider right now, ain't I? No, no. Okay, so basically this is the size of a ship that we want to make. And I forgot to add... I forgot to connect the bottom rung of sails. Then again, that part is easy once we get onto the ship to do the work that we need to do. But the reason I want to get the ship set up about there. We want to set it up like so. But the reason I want to set it up is because I want to see the size of it and position it between this area. Because I want to position it so that it's actually between yeah, because this will actually be a tight fit. Okay, so right here basically puts us at our limit of where we can go. So I'm thinking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks, or like 5 segments between each dock should be good. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So right here, because I plan on having this one here just be a straight line, connects up with a ship or something. Maybe the same over that way. Something quick, basic, and simple. Honestly, actually, wait, it's control. So let's rotate it this way. And I kind of want to position it at the end of a dock, maybe. Uh, Or we can go right here, put the dock system right there. Now the question is, how would it look if I raised it by 1? Honestly, it don't change much, but it still looks pretty good. Right, I forgot the player heads. They're gonna be a bit difficult to get. Because when I designed this, I designed it in a world that had access to player heads. Like, I designed it in creative, and I just thought some player heads of different players would look good, but I forgot Schematica, or not Schematica, create schematics can be very particular. Now, blue and white are just basic generic colors. What I plan to do is, well, then again, we're no longer pirates, so to say. But yeah, I think this is probably a good position here. So, let's see. We basically put the dock here, then we go 1, 2, 3, 4. So we can basically do that there and there. Weathered copper. Oh, I need oxidized copper. Now I could always bring this back a bit more, but I'm kind of liking the fact that I only plan on having a few pieces, a few minor docks plopping out. So like having these big ships in it will kind of add to the world. And what I could do is at some point, depending on what if I do add another big, like another dock section going out, I can have like a few of these at the I can have some of these ships at the end of them. Because yeah, it's a dock, but still, it was made by pirates, so you have to be careful. So I think this is actually a pretty nice area. We'll add ladders to certain sections of these beams when we go through and detail it, so that we can get up and onto the dock if, like, you want to get into a little rowboat or something. But normally we'll have it so that these big ships can actually have guidelines. So there'll be like maybe somebody here on like either side with poles and ropes in order to throw onto the docks for some dock workers to grab, and like the ropes they'll throw on to help be pulled in. Like they'll be tied to like the guide post here or something to hook this section here up. Then then they'll set up poles basically to support it. Then the anchor. Yeah. So let's see how does it look without how would it look from somewhere else? Honestly, it's the biggest thing we'll probably build here, other than the quad drill. But I think it does look pretty good for a pirate ship. Kind of gives me a bit like Assassin's Creed vibes myself. Just with a different flag color. Oh well. Yeah. Sorry. I've been playing a lot of Assassin's Creed Black Flag on my Switch on the Switch lately. And I've just gotten... Like, that's what got me into the whole pirate thing in the first place for this world. But yeah, I think we pulled the trigger. Oh wait, no, we do not have nearly enough materials. But at least we got that positioned. So that we can at least now do some of this stuff. So let's get down here. Wondering as well if there's any more slimes. Because we will need to make super glue for this whole thing to work. Sadly. Okay. Okay. So this is the quad drill. Or the quad core. I did not design this. I got this from a YouTuber who does know create mechanical stuff like this a lot better than me. But I'm pretty sure that this should be a good enough area. So what I plan to do is I plan to set all this up in the ceiling so that it comes that down and just start drilling. Then I will go along with it in order to create the area like this. Then I need to go and do a bit of work myself to figure out exactly how the machine system will work. Because the way it works is this here lowers this part of the machine down, but it leaves this stuff here so that as this turns, every time one of these things touches this, that would basically be that it's done, it's quarter. And so the four of them would all like slowly just make their way around. Then, as it's spinning, it's basically mining up all these blocks. So that would basically be the mechanical workings. Okay, I need to rethink my overall location. But overall, let's pop this up by 2 so we can get... So we can basically get a good look of it, like right here. So we need to mine out a few blocks, or just rely on it doing it itself. Because that's the thing with Create. It can actually replace blocks, but then it could all get mixed up because of the overall workings. Because a block could get powered, all that stuff. So I will need to mine out the chunk that it's in, like the little section it's in. Now, the other thing, the mega drill, that's basically putting this same design, just expand it as far as this can go with it for an older version. Now, I do need to figure a possible working system for a collection. Oh wait, right, that's why I have these ender chests. So I can set these to automatically collect and put into an ender chest, or another ender chest, that will just allow the stuff to start coming out of a conveyor belt into a more bulk storage system. But I think that the area should be pretty good, because it'll basically do a circle. The only issue I will probably have is, because, yeah, I need 2 blocks off of that up. But I think I want to actually move it. Because, yeah, these are pretty good. But I want to move it so that move it over by 1 that way, and over by 1 this way. That should put the bills all on the edge of this stone slab, given they will all be destroyed and picked up by the machine anyway. But it should give us the perfect possible area now to construct a crane and a crane system. But I think what I want to do is I want to rotate it so that it's like this. Because this way I don't have to worry about the crane itself, or the workings mechanics, because it's all off the wall and out of the area. The only thing I have to worry about is the inner workings up right there and there. But that should all be fairly easy to fix. And once it's built, then I can come in and decorate it with like support chains, crane parts, and other just cool looking mining equipment. Hold on, sneeze. Sorry. It never fails. So we're getting into a lot now. Create is going to be our main mining technique. And honestly, I don't know what we're going to mine up from this spot. But the plan is, once that is done, I'm going to use the same kind of mechanism in order to stop the system. So I think that is called a clutch. Okay, chain gear shift in case chain drive, I think. Wait, no. Connect blocks, clutch. Right, so it'll change that there to a clutch. Which should, when I hit a certain button, activate the machine. Now, it will be a tedious process going up and down, but having a actual elevator system would does seem like a cool idea for my own personal use type of thing. Just it seems like a cool idea to use create. Like an old-fashioned lift type of system. I will have to do some tests on my I will have to work on a design and everything. Basically just build this in my creative world and just go about working and creating it. Like just a quick modification using a similar design and method of relays. Yeah, this is going to be a very resource intensive build, this specific one. Yeah, it's small, but all those latches, everything. Because I need the things I need are redstone link, which is a redstone torch and brass casings, which yeah, just requires a stripped log and a brass ingot. The brass ingot is what's going to really do it for me, unless I get into an alloy kiln or basic mixing, or just an arc furnace. Hmm. Yeah, I'll have to figure out what to do because an alloy kiln might actually be the most stable of versions. Insulate. I honestly don't know. I don't know what that does. Oh, have okay. Yeah, but I need the relays or the redstone links. I need powered toggle latches, powered latches, pulse repeaters, pulse extenders. I need all those things. Plus, I need the clutches, a way to power the lift, as well as all of the other systems, and maybe a link controller just so I can go about doing specific mechanical controls, such as controlling the machine from a distance, everything like that. But that's going to be its own thing. Okay, so let's get this. Let's figure out which one of these we want to build first. One I think uses more easy to gather resources at the moment. So let's start with the ship. And depending on how it all looks, I might just decide to. So we want the schematic holding ship NB1. So now we want to go grab a book so that we can get this a checklist of what we need, so that we know what to build. We also need to grab our gunpowder in order to power this cannon. Ooh, right. But okay, I mostly want to do this and that for the whole sake of getting the checklist right now, because I know I'm nowhere near the materials. Yeah, acacia fences, an anvil, birch planks. I do like the fact that they give you the stack numbers. Fort, birch stairs, birch slabs, birch planks, black wool, blocks of gold, banners, blue carpet, blue wool. Oh yeah, I forgot I put a bit of carpet on stuff. Ay, ay, ay. The wool is going to be the most intensive. Bookshelves, cauldron, chest, coal ore, cobblestone, cobblestone slab, dark oak, grey wool, hay bales, heavy weighted plastic place platters, light grey wool, note block. Right, I forgot. This is an expensive ship, but at least it's not that many note blocks. That's just 14 diamonds. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oak pressure plate, oak sign, oak slabs, oak stairs, oak trapdoors, player heads, rails, smooth stone slabs, spruce. Okay, we need a lot of spruce. Okay, okay, okay. Now, this is where I kind of didn't want to go for the time being. Just because, it's... I'm not really sure how I feel about doing this in this specific kingdom. But for the sake of grindiness, like... Let's throw all these in here so that we can start crafting up some botany pots. If you watch the last season, like the last episodes of the, if you watch the last series, see like the last bit of last, like the previous episodes and everything of my Kingdom series, I like my bonsai pots. Planks wise, they're definitely good. Like it kind of helps so that you aren't deforesting a major part of the world. That's my mindset of it. Like that's why I like it, and that's why I always tend to use it in my mod packs. It's just who I am, and I try to be somewhat conscious about what I'm doing. But, eh, I know not many people like that idea. 13 should be good. Because I only really need... Oh yeah, I could only... Yeah, it's coming down to iron too. Wait a minute. I need terracotta. So my options are very limiting right now. Do I have a shovel? Or do I need to make one? Well, I have 2 iron left. They're being used to make shovels. So that I can go outside and walk around the edge of the water looking for clay. This is my last bit of food. So that's a good thing that I need to keep in mind right now. My food supply is limited. Please tell me this is clay over here. Yes, it is. So let's grab that all up and see. No complaints on that. And it looks like it accidentally got hit by a cannon during some type of mishap in building, and they just took out a chunk. At least nothing can really spawn in the water that can really hurt me while I'm on land doing stuff after the dock is put there. Because I just need oak to be able to fill this in now. Because what I'm thinking is, once I have the ship done, I might move in onto the ship. Now, given that's if I remember to design the ship to be a player house and not just an aesthetic piece of immense annoyance. Oh, I got the gold, I think. Meh. So let's craft up the clay balls into some clay. Okay, let me think. So for every pot I make, I need 5. So I can make 7 things. Actually, lines up perfectly. I have 5 furnaces and 5 things. Now, I'm pretty sure I should have more iron than this laying around. Yes, wait now. Yeah. Okay, okay, okay. Okay. Because that'll be 2 more. Now, I plan on basically doubling up all of the ooh. Actually, do I need 3 birch? That's a lot of chests. Dark oak. Okay. Wait. Oh yeah. Glowstone. I forgot I used ghost. Yeah, I designed this like a week or 2 ago. That's the issue. Bruce, okay, how... 4 dark oak stairs, 16 dark oak slabs, and 8 dark oak fences. Yeah, I don't think I'm really going to cannibalize a dark oak forest for that. I need one more iron. There we go. Okay, there we go. And I have enough to make one more if I end up with the iron for it. Hold on. I think I have enough to make one more, which in fact should be what I need to create my dark oak. I just need to make another flower pot and there. Nice. I only have 5 here. Okay. So, 1, 2. Then I need birch. I honestly hate building with birch, but in the texture pack I use, I just love it. Like I do like it in the new texture pack I use because, well, the birch wood actually it looks good. It's not that like bright white color it normally is. It's an actual like light color that you expect it to be. Now I don't have any spruce saplings. Oh yeah, I forgot I had it. Yeah, yeah. So I'm going to have to go to the what's it called? the ho ho ho. I just called it ho 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 because I never really had an idea for what I wanted to call it. So I was thinking Santa's Village vibes is what I was gonna go for. 3 levels, wow. Now I already did some work here, mostly just making it a safe place. Because we had some Tuscans here, which are basically hoglins, but yeah, as you can see, basically they're hoglins. But we came over here for these trees. So basically, I plan on turning this area into a mix of 2 things. Santa's work, like we got a nice forest there for the wood toys. We got a nice little flat area for like the elf village, leading over here into the ice spikes biome that connects to the ocean with the icebergs. But then we have the mountain here. So the plan there is we're gonna turn this mountain into the coal mines. And maybe put on like build a castle on top, like a small dark mansion for Krampus. Yes, I know Krampus is not a fish, like not a believed part of Christmas anymore, but I still like the concept of him. Instead of just coal, he takes kids and like he in the legend, he would take bad children and actually punish them instead of just giving them coal. And yeah, this is part of the reason why I'm not too sure about the RPG mod. That's one of their trees. There's another one. But yeah, it generated like that naturally. Yeah, we'll just stay away from that area. Yeah, so the coal mines are basically going to be where Krampus, or in some cases, Evil Santa, all according to what I want to do with like the lore reasonings, will actually have the coal mines structured inside this mountain, going deep underground, where basically I'll set up. Now this here is where I get to have some fun if I decide to do this. Like, I'll either decide one of two things: take a break from the Pirate Kingdom and work here for a bit and finish this off, because I don't like leaving kingdoms in the halfway done section unless it's like a truly necessary thing. But if I wanted to do this, it would have to, like, I would have to start it now in order to get it anywhere near the right possibility of fitting the theme. Because starting it in the Christmas month, yeah, makes sense. But starting it in January after like Christmas and the holiday season is over just seems like meh, like I don't see why. So, I'm gonna probably put a poll up on my Discord, on the Discord. Link will be down in the description below for that. Let me quickly check the time. An hour and a half. Okay. What I might do is I might do a double episode today. Just because I've been having a lot of fun lately. So I might do a double episode along with the my original plan of putting this episode and an episode of Stone Block out today. Because I think that sounds pretty fun. Okay, I will have to deal with these chickens. It gave me snowballs. Yeah, I get that this thing is like, but when they're replacing normal chicken spawns and everything, it becomes very annoying. But I do plan on having this little area here be. I actually plan on this being like a permanent winter area, kind of similar to the North Pole. Like, only issue is, yeah, the environment over that way makes it very difficult to. So what I might do is I might expand. I might just forget expanding that way and focus to expanding this way into winter area. And then depending on how I feel, I might use like glass to create like a shimmering effect of like a barrier. So that, yeah, I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do. All I just know is that I'm gonna have a lot of snowballs, so I might just make a snowbank. Or just terraform the area over there in the snow. But I didn't get any saplings off of that. Oh, nice. We have ooh, flax. Not bad, not bad. I wanted... There we go, that's what I wanted. Fast leaf decay is a very nice mod. Except for when you're dealing with trees that actively have large, like, leaf bases. Because I think I have that. I'm gonna leave it here. Only need 2, so I do want to replant as much of this stuff as I can. Because honestly, we're gonna be building majority out of spruce in this if we do this Santa's Village Kingdom. Yeah, we need to be careful with crows. Now, I need to figure out a possibility. I need to go over my ideas because I'm thinking perhaps doing a like depending on like the logical choice. Maybe over here is where we do the main workshop that get like because I think what I'm gonna do is instead of having it be Santa's village, it is going it's gonna be like themed after a Christmas village or a Santa's village kind of vibe. And yeah, magical guy with a beard, like some type of magical being or two magical beings with that does create the holiday and rule the place. But then we change up the lore so it's not Christmas. Because honestly, Christmas has been done. Because, like, I'm thinking using those Tuscans as part of it. Like, maybe the ruler is actually like one of the like instead of like the Krampus type that we all know, it is actually a humanoid Tuscan who uses his lesser evolved brethren in order to create to actually haul coal from the mines on like hook up carts to the back of them and haul them. Considering, yeah, that would yeah. I have to figure out something with that. But I got the stuff I needed right now. So let me know down in the like. I'll know by next episode. The next episode I do of this, be it tomorrow or the day, like today or tomorrow. What I want to do. But for now, this is only a temporary waystone. And I'm actually going to set these up here. Oh, I see my like being so used to the new versions and then just going to an old version of the game and having the ability not to place chests next to each other like this unless they're like trap chest and normal chests really makes you appreciate that small quality of life update that they did do. So the first one will be spruce, then birch, then oak. And then I'll do potatoes. Actually, I could do... What else do I have? Do I happen to have melon seeds? Well, for now, let's grab wheat, a potato, and see what else we have access to. I have cabbage. Real life, I don't like cabbage, so I'm not too sure about eating it all the time in Minecraft. Let's go bread versus potatoes. Personally, I think I rather bread. Is that growing? Yep. Okay. Right, farmland just speeds it up and stuff like that. So, hopefully you all enjoyed today's episode. If you did, consider hitting that like and subscribe button. And consider joining our Discord to get future sneak peeks and sneak peeks of future episodes, content, and other material, and to get a say in future content, such as getting able to vote on future kingdoms, and even more. So, this has been White Rose Demon signing off. Have a good one, all, and see you next time.